You get to go, oh, this shit is dope.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 154 of the Purple Pill Podcast. How you guys doing today?
Doing pretty good. I'm upset nobody told me about this Pokemon Snap, man.
I don't understand why you like Pokemon Snap. That shit's so trash to me.
What do you mean?
It's
You get to
so
walk,
trash. You don't even play Pokemon, bro. You're literally
you
taking
go
pictures.
around, you see them in their environment, you get to take wholesome pictures. It's a very simple, straightforward game. What is there not to like about it?
Are you
You're not
capturing
playing
them?
Pokemon.
You're not capturing them.
That's my point.
You
You're
don't
not
have to
playing the
play.
game. You're literally just taking
You're
pictures.
it is a nice scenic route that you get to take throughout the world and habitats of Pokemon, and you get to observe them. I think that's pretty fun.
Observe them doing what? Do they
Whatever
fight?
they want, fighting each other, climbing trees, eating, sleeping, whatever Pokemon do in their natural habitat.
Think about it
I
like a
think that's
Pokemon Safari, Darren, where you get to go take
That's
pictures.
exactly what it sounds like. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Unless I don't know. I
I'm
don't.
sure the new one they'll have something.
Yeah, I'm assuming you got to throw something in there to keep people engaged, right? Because you
It's a
can't just say,
multi-billion-dollar.
But that's like the whole game. It's not like a part of the game. It's not like over there in the game. That's a whole $60 game.
Yeah,
"Is it
and
your
you get
job?"
to edit the photos. You get to share the photos. I think it's a good idea. I'd play it.
I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't
Sound
know.
trash, right?
I don't think it's trash. It's just not. I think it's more of a. It's gonna sound bad, but it sounds like a child game, like a real child game.
No. It's
It's a
definitely for
child
like,
game.
you know how they have like Y7 TV rating? It's definitely for
Yeah,
like Y7. It's for like young kids.
gotcha.
It's, but it's still a fun, wholesome game.
It is
I
wholesome,
think it
but
makes
like,
sense. I like it.
there's like no challenge in it.
I think another thing is like we also grew up in an era where video games were like starting like to really get good. You know what I mean? We came up with Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. So there's always something to do in a video game. So if you would have gave us that even as a kid, we probably would have been like,
Darren,
oh,
the original game came
They
out when we
did.
were a kid.
They did,
oh,
and it was great.
I think
They did
it did
numbers
good.
so much so that they made a new one.
Oh, smart for them.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It was a GameCube game, if I'm correct.
It was on 64 as well, sir. Just so you know.
I thought. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
So it's a generational game, and they're only doing it better. That's all I'm saying.
That's, if you playing it with a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4 or 5, something like that, I can see it being fun.
Bro, you can go through gardens and just watch it happen. Like, it's calming. I think it's probably even more beautiful now than it ever was. But anyway, my rant for the day. Since Rob don't like to tell me all the new games coming out no more.
There was a movie or something I wanted to show you guys. I don't know if I showed
King Kong
Darren or
came
not.
out this weekend, I think, right?
Oh, don't get me started on that fucking movie.
Did you not go watch it?
No, I hate those type of movies.
Rob, what?
I need
actually,
a good story in my movie, bro. That's all
this
I'm
is
asking for.
interesting because I actually just brought up to both of y'all on separate occasions, separate days, that there's too many remakes in Hollywood.
Here
Right?
we go.
We
Now, with
know
that
this
being
though,
said,
Darren.
it's their job to make money. They're going to do what they're going to do to make money.
Yeah.
But like I was telling both of y'all, I'd rather have more original film.
But they're also bringing classics to a newer generation who more than likely won't watch the older ones because let's be honest, the quality was trash. As opposed to something that they'll make now, most of the time.
I don't know.
So it makes sense. You're breathing life back into a franchise for a newer generation to love forever and buy into forever.
They're doing a little too much of that.
I mean, come on, we got 4 John Wicks in the last how many years? Like,
That's
you don't
because
think
it was a
you don't
good
think in
original
20
movie.
years they're not going to remake John Wick?
They will, Darren.
Come on.
and it's
Nah,
gonna make money, and they will.
and it's gonna make numbers.
nah, they won't do it.
Darren, you're
I
saying
can't
that
wait till they
now.
redo it. I
Darren,
can't
you're
wait till
saying
they
that
do it
now,
so we
but
can
there's a
tell you shit.
10-year-old out there who wants to be an actor, who they're going to cast for this role, and you're gonna be like, damn, this dude's better than Keanu.
No,
It's gonna be crazy when we
You're
bring this
saying that
back to him
now.
in 20 years.
You're saying
I
that
don't
now.
think. I don't think acting is better. I don't think his acting will be better. I think more so the film might be better because of technology and more things you can do on film.
Here we
But
go, Darren.
I don't think
It's
it's gonna be
apples and
acting.
oranges. We'll see.
I'm
When
just
for
saying.
your 50th birthday, we're gonna take you to the new John Wick trilogy movie, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, this was amazing."
Yes, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'm gonna say it's amazing, but it's not. It doesn't matter if
Man,
it's amazing. I need to see more original films. We've
what,
gotten
what
so
Darren,
many.
there's nothing original. Everything's made off their book. Everything's a remake. There's nothing
I'm
original.
cool if it's made off of a book. Cool. Like I wouldn't compare these because I was trying to keep it strictly movies. But
Yeah.
if you're going into shows like Shogun, like I think it's a book. It's a really good. They did a really good job. So I'm not mad about that.
so then what is the problem? You're complaining that they're remaking things, but they're also pumping new contents out every day. That's what they have all these streaming sites, and they're
Not
pumping
in
out
movies.
feature. They're bringing feature films and episodes so people aren't in theaters because of COVID. That already showed that there was a new avenue.
I
Disagree
Like,
with that, LA. You could say they're
huh?
movie quality TV shows,
There are.
but there's a difference between film and TV. It's a different pacing.
Like they just dropped Avatar on Netflix. What was that? 10 episodes,
Good
an hour
show.
each. That's
Good
like
show.
3 movies right there. 3 hour long
I
films.
get what you're saying,
It's
but they're
different.
not movies. They're not
It
movies.
is.
No,
That's
it's
why I
not.
tried to keep them completely separate. You can't do that.
Yeah,
Like
Darren,
movies
I'll
are
blame you.
movies. Like yeah,
This is
okay,
Darren's
that's what I
I
was trying
don't.
to say. But anyway, I couldn't. That's because I had a
Yeah.
hard time making original movie. I had a hard time finding an original movie to go to that was based off of a book, maybe based off of a book in theaters now.
Darren, there's a ton of them.
Everything's a remake.
Darren,
Everything's a
I guarantee
remake.
we're gonna go to Fandango right now. Can y'all see my screen? We're gonna go
Yes,
to
we can see
Fandango
it.
right now, and we're gonna find
I
a
already
movie
told
based
him.
off a book. This shit's so easy, Darren.
I already told them. all the movies
Ghostbusters,
that was-
Dune, Panda, Nickelback.
All
Saints-
remakes. The first 4 movies that you see are all remakes.
Those are just the popular ones. How about this? The Land of the Saints and Sin.
It could be.
And what do you mean remakes? It's continuations of a series. It's not
Some
a
are
remake.
remakes, some are sequels, but sequels still are you're building from something that was already original. That's my whole point.
So they're only allowed to make one movie, and then they can't make any more.
I'm not
movies about
saying that. You
movie?
can absolutely do that. There's not a problem with it. I'm saying they're not taking enough risk as production agencies, as actual companies. They're not taking enough risk to move the needle forward with original things. That being said, maybe Rob would agree with this comment. Everything in the 90s and early 2000s felt new. The Matrix felt new. The movie Seven felt new. Lion King felt new. Like these movies felt new. Jurassic Park felt new. They didn't feel like something that you've seen before.
What's that? Shawshank Redemption.
Thank you.
Forrest Gump.
We can go on for forever,
Pulp
but
Fiction.
it's totally different now.
People were writing scripts for movies.
I can't agree. We've had movies like Tenet. We've had Parasite. We've had fantastic films in this past decade.
You sure Parasite wasn't based on something?
I hear what you're saying, dog. I
The
hear what you're
Matrix
saying.
was stolen from a black woman. What are you trying to say? Like what? Come on now.
I
I want to hear all of this.
Shout to Black.
I hear what you're saying. But
Allegedly. I'm sorry. Allegedly.
it's not the same. It's not. We're not getting the same amount.
I can't tell if
I
this movie's
agree.
original or not. I'll be 100 with you.
You could argue that filmology is just people aren't interested. Technology's ruined the cinematography, the
I
film
think
industry.
that's not true because,
No, that's
like
true,
you
Darren.
said before,
James Cameron.
no. Some of the movies that you see on Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix, those are good movies, really good movies. They're original, but they're not the ones in theaters. That's another thing with it. Like, but their original content, the Obama's movie, I keep on forgetting what's it called.
They don't want it in
Leave the
theaters. They don't make that
Leave the
money.
World Behind. I
Theaters
don't
don't
know.
make that money, Darren. It's a business. They want that shit seen by everybody today. Not just everybody who goes to the theaters, everybody today. That's why they go to Netflix. That's why they go to Hulu. That's why they go to Prime.
I guess.
And
But think about it. Even the movie Tenet, I think they're putting back in some theaters. That's because it's a good original movie.
and you
I'm,
know,
I'm,
if
I'm
they
with
put it
you.
on Netflix, everybody would have access to it. And they will be able to see an original good movie. I think what you're arguing, I can understand, but I think the problem is deeper than that. I think, for example, the movie that is a remake, Roadhouse, went straight to Amazon Prime, right? And they
Yes,
were
it
going to
is.
put it in. They were
Yes, it
going to
is.
put it in theaters, and the director was even pissed about it, right?
I
Like
thought it was
it,
theaters. That's crazy.
it can go straight to Prime, and millions of people have access to it. Millions
Yeah.
of revenue dollars can be made instantly. Like it makes sense.
LA, I don't know if that works like that. Because if you send it straight to a streaming service, is it more like selling the movie to the streaming service, and that's where you're taking your profits from? For in the when you put a movie in a movie theater, you get box office,
I
right?
don't
Am
know
I
how it
wrong?
works. I don't know how it works, but I know that
Because
Prime and Netflix spend billions
because
on these titles.
if you remember,
So
Black Widow was sent straight to Disney Plus, right? And
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson, she sued Disney because it was part of her contract that she was going to get a piece of the movie. The she's going to get profits from the box office of the movie. A percentage of her salary is
I,
like 20% of her salary is going to be box office. And since they
I
sent it
feel
straight
like
to
I watched it
Disney
in.
Plus, she didn't get any of that.
I feel like I watched it in theaters.
You said what?
I feel
Black
like I
Widow.
watched that movie in theaters.
Nah, that went straight to Disney Plus.
Did it?
That went straight to streaming. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Is
all
that the
right.
old
This is original,
Taskmaster?
by the way. From what I can tell, this
That
looks like
came
an
out.
original movie.
It literally came out in 2020. Black Widow
Was it
came
with
out in 2020
Taskmaster?
or 2021.
Yeah, it became out during the pandemic. That's why they had to go straight to TV, straight to Disney Plus.
Maybe. I don't remember. I feel like I did though. Maybe it was Miss Marvel or something I watched. I'm getting it mixed up.
But to my point, I think this is original. I can't find anything that's based off of.
So it proves my point.
Yeah, this is a
But
pretty good
nobody
point.
wants to go watch that. Like I have no interest to go watch that.
Exactly. Because it's not a good
They're not
movie.
making that shit.
How do you know it's not a good
Well,
movie?
we don't
I wanna
know.
watch that.
I don't know if
I
it's not a
want.
good movie.
I don't know anything about it. I want to watch something
It's
that
an
I want to
Irish
watch.
Western.
What I want to watch. Maybe people will go watch it. Who knows?
Check it out. It's
I want to
Irish
watch
Western.
something I want to watch.
That's literally what it said.
I'll check out Monkey Man. But we can get into it. Let's go.
All right, let's talk about Kim Mulkey. She is the head coach for the LSU Tigers, and they wrote a hit piece on her. The Washington Post wrote a hit piece on her. Then the LA Times recently just wrote an article previewing her game versus UCLA and LSU, and basically said that the UCLA are the good guys of basketball and LSU are the villains. They specifically called them evil at one point.
Hilarious.
Kim Mulkey had a lot to say about this after the game. She actually had a statement. Would you guys like to hear that?
Sure. The part where I'll let her say it first, but yeah.
Long-lasting.
There's a word that I actually had to look up in this speech, and I was like, yo, that is great. That is wild to call somebody. And to like keep your job, that's some wild shit.
How many of you in here are mothers? Raise your hand if you're a mother. How many of you in here are grandmothers? Damn, I'm the only one. I hope this kind of answers your question. These young ladies I saw an article. I didn't see it. Someone sent it to me. It was a commentary from the LA Times. I'm not sure if that young man is in here. You can criticize coaches all you want. That's our business. You can come at us and say you're the worst coach in America. I hate you. I hate everything about you. We expect that. It comes with the territory. But the one thing I'm not going to let you do, I'm not going to let you attack young people. And there were some things in this commentary, guys, that you should be offended by as women. It was so sexist, and they don't even know it. It was good versus evil in that game today. Evil? Called us dirty debutantes? Take your phone out right now and Google dirty debutantes and tell me what it says.
Do not look that up. Do not look that up. Do not look it up, Rob. Do not. Do not. If you do, do it off the air. We cannot do that. Because yeah, bro, you don't even know how to spell it. Exactly. It's no. We can't hear you.
Why can't we look it up on air?
Because I trust me, bro. I have to look. Yeah, nah, man.
Oh, it's a porn category.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't even click on it. I was like, yeah, if it's that, then that's fucked up to cost them. Like, that, bro, come on, they kids. Young adults, but kids, man.
Dirty Debutantes is basically calling them porn sluts. You can try to spin it any way you like, doesn't make it right. That's crazy. This might be worse than what old boy said about the Rutgers basketball team. You remember that back in the day?
Yeah.
What was his name? I forget his name. He died. He was like a big conservative radio guy.
Bill Simmons or something like that.
No, not Bill Simmons. Don't put that on Bill Simmons.
Hey,
they're just saying fucking names. That's not no Bill Simmons, Darren.
You're right. You're right. I forgot who it was though.
Oh shit.
But anyway, we can continue with this.
Do you want to continue what she said? But basically, she didn't like that article, and she called out the LA Times reporter. And I'm with Darren. After reading what that means, that's disgusting, and that man should lose his job. That's some bullshit.
Bro,
those girls have did nothing but play basketball, and they've literally just played basketball.
Can we see who actually wrote the article so we can actually call this out by name?
His name is Ben Bulch. I actually read his bio. So Ben here. Ben has been at the LA Times staff writer since 1999. He is serving his second stint at the UCLA beat writer. So he's a beat writer, which seems fitting since he has covered almost every sport beat except hockey and horse racing. Bulch is also an author of the recently released book, 100 Things UCLA Fans Should Know and Do Before They Die. He previously covered UCLA basketball from 2010 to 2011, before going on to cover NBA Clippers for 5 years. He happily traded in his gobs of hotel points and airline miles to return to cover UCLA basketball and football in the summer of 2016. Bulch was once selected by the NBA TV's The Starters as the worst of the week after questioning their celebrity journalism style questions at NBA All-Star Game and considered it one of his finer moments. Oh yeah, this nigga, fuck this nigga. He been on that bullshit.
But like, not on journalism, bro.
Darren, as soon as I saw it was the LA Times, I knew it was gonna be biased.
Yeah, I get it, bro. You want to be biased towards the team that you're representing against the team that I get it, whatever. That's what you're gonna do. But he just took it to a different level. Like, that's just disrespectful. Like, real disrespectful. But maybe he'll keep his job because a lot of people are reading the article, right?
He knows how to get clicks. But that's gross. I feel bad for Kim Mulkey and those girls. I hope that I hope they go on to win the tournament. They got a big game. It was going to be tomorrow, so Monday, against the rematch. Woo! Get your popcorn ready. It's the rematch of the century. The Iowa Hawkeyes versus the LSU Tigers. Who y'all got?
It's a tough one. I'm gonna stick with LSU though. If Flo is playing like that, I don't know how you stop her. For real.
I think it's going to be a size thing. I think it was a big deal that it was a size thing last year. I don't think they got any taller at their center position, size
Right.
4 position. So I think
Yeah.
Angel's going to dominate the boards again. So if Caitlin's not going crazy, I don't think they win.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. I kind of want to see LSU versus South Carolina again, so I'm a little bit biased.
Hey, and also don't forget about Paige Buckners.
Age, yeah.
Don't forget
Bro.
about Paige Buckners. And
Oh,
also,
shit.
Darren, one more thing about women's college basketball. I didn't realize Juju Watkins was a freshman.
Yeah.
She
That girl
she
can
still
shoot.
got 2 more years of basketball.
Yeah, she can shoot. Angel Reese got like 79 double doubles in her career. Like something crazy,
But
bro.
she's a
Like
machine, bro. She's a fucking machine. She's a
something
rebounding
nuts, bro.
machine.
Their
She
sport is
said,
amazing.
if you don't rebound, you don't get rings.
Yeah, their sport is really in a good spot right now, man.
It's beautiful.
What is her jacket made out of?
Like, drip,
That shit is
LA.
mesmerizing. That's what I'm saying. This shit is nice.
Snake.
She's the
You know what I
drippiest
need?
college women's coach ever.
Yeah.
Need my Easter suit to be made out of that. Yo, you need to. If she's watching this video, you need to send me where you got that suit from.
All right. So if y'all didn't know, Monkey played basketball back in the day. And here's some highlights from her back in the day.
Say what? Up the game for Louisiana Tech. Look at her stomp that out. Oh, yeah, we just won a national title. How about that?
So she just got
And
that
now
juice in
she
her.
wearing beautiful suits.
Fun fact, LA, I didn't know this, but when Brittany Griner won her national championship back in the day, she was the head coach for that Baylor team.
I thought you was about to tell me you found out where to get this fucking suit, right?
Oh.
I was like, no, you did it.
No.
On the rest of the day, trying to find a suit for him and Bubby.
Hey,
Say what
I'm
you
telling
will about Kim.
We're going to Mardi Gras.
All right.
Mardi Gras, please.
So this next one's going to be a little bit more fun. But low IQ and conservative beliefs linked to prejudice. Let's check out this article.
So as a synopsis, I'm going to read the synopsis off screen. It says a new study suggests a link between low childhood intelligence and prejudice in adulthood. The study found that people with lower cognitive abilities were more likely to hold racist and socially conservative views. Researchers believe this may be because these ideologies offer a simpler view of the world, which can be appealing to those who have trouble grasping complexity. The study also found that low intelligence adults tend to have less contact with people from other races, which could further contribute to prejudice. However, the researchers caution that the study is correlational and does not prove that low intelligence causes prejudice. There are other possible explanations for the findings, such as the possibility that people with extremist views in general tend to be less intelligent. More research is needed to understand the complex relationship between intelligence and prejudice. So, thoughts?
I keep wanting to call you Mulai.
That's
LA.
cool.
LA.
Yo,
This sounds like some bullshit that some smart conservatives wrote. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm gonna be
fine.
completely 100 with you. They want you to think that they're stupid, dumb, hillbillies, and all that shit. They want you to think that. That's what they want you to think.
Hillbillies.
They're smart. They're really smart. And they really
I'm
put
not
like a lot
saying
of thought into their racism. More than you would
Why?
ever think.
Why
I'm
do they
not
want us to
saying
think that?
Where are the abortion clinics at?
In the hood.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand how that answers
They
my
want to
question.
kill our babies off. Their racism is a lot smarter and more nuanced than people give it credit for. And so just chucking it up to just being low intelligent and stupid is a very ignorant way to look at it. And that's why I think this is a plant propaganda piece.
I don't know where I said racism.
You said prejudice.
Yes, but can
There's
you
a whole
define
nigga looking at a
those
white dude in the fucking picture. Like, what are we talking about?
Can you Google the word prejudice
Oh my god.
so we can get the definition?
I mean, I just want to let it be known, the first sentence in there does say racist.
I
Preconceived
didn't say
opinion that is
shit.
That's
not
not what
based
you read.
on race.
I agree.
A preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience.
Okay, and we're saying that low intelligence people tend to be those who are prejudiced. And I'm just saying that if there is, because I always used to say people who are racist were afraid of black people. They were always afraid of what could be if black people were allowed to do X, Y, Z, whatever, whatever. But now there is this piece here saying that some people they have found that are prejudiced have low IQs and have more conservative beliefs because it's simpler to understand. You know, they don't socialize with other people. And I'm just asking, what do we think about that?
Did you
That's
know this
all I'm
was made in
asking.
2012?
I understand that. And I'm just asking what we think about this idea. That's all I'm asking. I'm not trying to say that this is a planted piece. I'm just asking what we think about this thought.
I mean, ultimately, how I feel about I think experiences with different how can you really be racist when you have experiences with other people? You know what I mean? So I do understand what you're saying in that standpoint. If you're just judging people off of something that you've never experienced, that's dumb. There's no question about it. You're literally just saying, I've never experienced this, but I'm going to just go off of what somebody told me. So that's dumb. There's no question about that.
That's our whole
So
childhood,
that's how.
Aaron.
You said what?
That's like a lot of our childhood.
What?
Okay.
We don't have a lot of experiences, but we just kind of take people's word for
Face
it.
value.
I mean, you gotta trust your parents, but once you get to, I don't know about y'all, but I know I was in a diverse class by preschool with a lot of people that look different than me. So it was easier for, I guess I don't, or even the kids in my neighborhood. When you grow up with it, you don't think people are extremely different than what you are. They are different, don't get me wrong, but they're not. Nobody's superior than anybody. Like, it's a very obvious thing. Like, it's very obvious.
Here's the thing about
That's
that,
all.
Darren. I agree with you. In elementary school and in middle school, I don't remember anybody giving a shit about race. Once I got to high school, that's when it kicked into high gear.
Bro, you went to high school at a different time period than us, I feel like, bro.
Let me put it like this, Darren. I think I knew about a different type of white kid than y'all did.
No, I think we knew the same kid. If you did, but the thing is, we didn't stress about it. We didn't. It wasn't. if that kid didn't mess with us, we didn't mess with him. It wasn't that big of a deal.
So you knew the kid who wants to run for president and cut what's it called? What's the snip called when they have surgery so you just shoot blanks?
Make them a eunuch,
Nah, not like cut
paralyzed,
their not cut their penis off. I'm talking about like
paralyzed.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were talking about that type of shit.
He wanted to do that for himself.
No, the black people.
Eugenetics
He's trying to cut off
or
the bloodline
euthanasia.
type of shit.
What's it called? Euthanasia?
Nah, it's a you know when dudes don't want to have babies anymore, and instead of getting the woman's tubes tied, they get the snip.
Rob, did this kid graduate with you?
Bro, he graduated with honors.
That's not euthanasia. It's
So
Fulbright
Rob is-
scholarship to a high level university.
So he got full right to a university, and he was clearly racist. If you're saying that, so you're saying that dispute because of that experience, it disputes what this article is saying.
No, I'm just giving you an example. And he was just my one example.
Fair.
I have
don't
more,
think we have
but
nobody
yeah.
like that at one school.
But my point
But-
is these niggas are weird. These niggas are really weird. Like, I'm not saying all white people are racist. I'm just saying the ones that are and that are actually intelligent put like a lot of thought into how they're gonna fuck over black people. That's my whole point.
That's fine, but I'm just talking about in general. Like, is this because there's levels to everything, right? Like,
Definitely.
there's levels to everything, but on if I were a person and I were for some reason trying to stop prejudice in America, would this be a place to start? Would you start with the people who aren't exposed to who aren't exposed to competing ideas, I guess is what I would say. Like how would you, as a person who wanted this to be your job, reach out to these people?
I mean, you just got to make them feel stupid. That's the saddest thing about it. That's me. I personally
You
think
want to shame them into it?
yeah, you have to bring them. You have to actually argue their points with them, and then when it gets to that point of, all right, you don't have no real fact to back this up. That's the point where you're like, well, I'm just going to feel the way I feel. Then you got to be like, okay, bro, but your feelings are not like relevant towards, the rest of like actual fact. That can easily make anybody feel stupid because if you're anything in the debate, once you start going off of feelings, you're going to more than likely lose the debate because facts triumph feeling.
Facts. That's very true. And that's why I
Well-
really like Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. They make really good arguments for their points.
Good to know.
Is there anything else we want to say about this article?
You said that was going to be fun, Rob. Let's go.
So now we're on to Rap's new supervillain, P. Diddy Combs.
No, Diddy.
So yeah, bro. Diddy is going down. He's going down. It's gonna be bad.
Everybody's
know
in this.
Is there like a specific part we need to read of this?
No, we don't need to read any of it. I was just
Okay.
going to do a highlight about what the case is about. Y'all can go down there and read this article you want. Let me know what the fuck's inside of all 73 pages of it. But they got pictures, so it's not that. But that law, that remember how we was talking a couple weeks ago about Rodney, the sound engineer from his last album, and how he was going to speak up about it? Well, he spoke up about it. Here's the case. Rodney Jones is a music producer who previously worked with Diddy. He's suing him for sexual harassment, sex trafficking, and assault. He alleges Diddy drugged him, groped him, pressured him to procure sex workers. The lawsuit also also includes accusations that Diddy tried to cover up a shooting. Diddy has formally denied all allegations. But yeah, bro, they go deep. They got everybody in this bitch.
There's so much coming out about him, bro. It's
It's
literally
crazy.
Did y'all read
And-
this one? According to Mr. Jones, during the 13 months he lived and traveled with Mr. Combs, he witnessed Mr. Combs display and distribute guns from his bedroom closet in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California. Questionable individuals dressed in all black, and they show pictures of him with Giselle, I guess, who was the wife of Jeffrey Epstein.
All I'm saying is there's a lot to be unpacked inside of this bad boy. I'm only on page like 12. So let me know if y'all find something juicy.
put it all in ChatGPT and just have them sum it up, man.
That's what I
Well-
did for the last article, which is funny.
Do it.
Yeah, but
Would you like me to do that though? I can totally do that real fast. Give me 2 seconds.
Do it and see what happens.
it's
There's
bad,
no
bro.
way you have to do
What?
this, bro. Press Control A. There's
Alright.
no way you're gonna.
I should probably write that down because I was literally about to just talk while you did that. But anyway, I was just on World Star, bro. I'm gonna tell you literally every other article is about Diddy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. He's ChatGPT said this is too long, nigga.
Say bullshit, bro. The ending, this long Esquire part.
That's funny. No, what? There's no way.
Yeah, that's a big ass article.
Damn, it won't let me re-put it back in.
He said I'm tired, bro.
Yeah, we broke my shit. I think I
Refresh the page.
nah. it's
Yeah, bro. You
full.
you gotta take something out, bro.
They say you gotta pay for this shit. They don't do websites.
You said web effects?
I said it doesn't do websites. Like you post a website.
I don't think I have the plus version, so I don't think I can upload the PDF to it.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Oh shit, I broke it. Seems you provided a legal document outlining the allegations against several individuals and entities, including Sean Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Brother Love, Justin Dior Combs, and all that shit. Document alleges various serious offenses, including sexual assault, sexual harassment, illegal drug use, and distribution of possession of unregistered firearms, providing drugs and alcohol to minors and sex workers, and involvement in a shooting incident at Chalice Recording Studios. The plaintiff, Rodney Little Rod Jones, claims to have been victimized by these actions.
Crazy.
Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out to Diddy, really? Man, shout out to his lawyers. Them niggas are working. That's what you gotta shout out to.
Yeah,
Them
you need
niggas are
Carl.
probably working.
Diddy's the real nigga that need Harvey Specter. Harvey Specter get that nigga off.
That's what they should do. Pull up every motherfucking lawyer from all the shows and just be like, which one will get Diddy off? Which one got the best chance to
Oh
get
damn,
Diddy off?
Harvey don't lose. LA knows. Harvey don't lose.
Mhm.
Harvey don't lose. All right. You should definitely watch that show, Darren. That's a great show.
What show is this?
yesterday.
It's called Suits.
No.
Oh yeah, I ain't watching it.
All right, Darren, you're missing out. Badass light skinned bitches. All right.
Ah.
All right. This next one, apparently, this guy. $50,000 Bitcoin offer for 2-bedroom apartment in New York was turned down. Now this that a Bitcoin is worth $3 billion. Let's check this out.
Your offer yesterday.
I'm looking at about 50,000 Bitcoins.
Bitcoin?
In Bitcoin. That puts it in at around 13 and change.
But you want to pay in Bitcoin?
Yeah.
You sent us an offer in Bitcoin? I'll be totally honest with you, Ryan. That's not even the biggest problem.
Okay.
This offer's $1 million below ask.
Right. At the end of the day, you just have to look at gross value. We're asking $14 million for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Homie didn't know what Bitcoin was. I'm gonna be 100 with you. He was probably like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Get the cash, dog.
Right. 13
That's
M's, bro. Take this money and walk.
But think about it, bro. Even if
He didn't know.
if you're the person who's selling this, let's say you're the person who's selling this place, right? Let's say you take half of that Bitcoin, 25,000 Bitcoin, and you put it straight into making money. At that point, it was probably what, 6.5, right? 6.5 million. You leave the rest of it just to sit. By now, it's probably what, 1.2 billion? 1.2 billion?
Darren, you
And
don't
that's
know
just
that.
the half of it?
Darren,
just
you don't
a
know
half of
that.
I get that you don't know that, but you know that it's an investment. Like here's the hardest thing about it. And I think we were all talking about this. When did y'all learn about Bitcoin?
2015.
LA.
Around there.
2015, 2016, same here. And about time we learned about it, it was already at like $2,000, $3,000, I think, right? Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. Maybe 6,000.
Something like that, right? It didn't seem like it could continue to grow to something that at what it's at now. It's like what, 50, 60,000, something like that. Something like that. It's a hard thing to conceive, like to really put in perspective. Like,
But you're not even like putting in context. In 2017, it went to 20,000, and we thought it peaked because it like damn near crashed. Now
Yeah.
it came back up to 50, 60,000.
yeah,
You can't. It's
And
hard
it
to predict those things. Like if
It's
people
hard.
knew about what Apple was going to be, they would have invested in that shit in the 80s or whenever the fuck it started. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Amazon. They didn't think that shit was going to work.
no, I think I don't know when Amazon went public, but ultimately they started out as books, so I wouldn't invest in people buying audiobooks either. So I'm not against.
I don't
that
think
either.
was it. I don't think it was audiobooks. I think they were just
It-
shipping
it-
books to your house.
Maybe it was
I
shipping.
think they're
but
trying
yeah,
to kill
one
Barnes
of
and Nobles. That's what it sounds like to me.
them. Yeah,
Do
but
you guys? Side note: this is a complete tangent. Do you guys like going to Barnes and Nobles?
I only go to Barnes and Nobles when I'm waiting for my seat at Cheesecake Factory.
I'm weak. That's so funny.
That's the only time I've gone.
have you ever bought a book there while you were waiting for your seat? Yeah, that is funny, bro. Oh man, no, I don't mind going to Barnes and Noble. It's not a bad experience. That's funny though.
I go around and do nothing.
All right, what's this next video about, Darren?
This shit's funny. I didn't even want to put this on the podcast, but we gotta watch it now. I just want y'all to see this real quick. I was gonna send it both to y'all separately, and then I was like, nah. This
Drive! Drive the boat!
What the No, no.
Hey, drive the boat. Start it up. I told y'all wasn't gonna catch
You see what just came up on my boat?
They wasn't gonna catch me. You see them out there?
You might need to start it over for LA. 'Cause I don't
You
think
gotta
he's
go.
watching.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm
I ain't
seeing
going
it.
nowhere.
Okay, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
I ain't going nowhere.
You gotta go.
I ain't going nowhere.
Get off the boat.
I ain't getting off the boat. F is right. I ain't getting off. F is right. I ain't getting
Come
off
on,
the boat.
you get in the water.
I ain't getting in the
get.
water. You ain't making
Oh
me
my
get in that
God.
water. You see them out there, they wait to eat on me. I told them
Oh my
fishy
God.
friends I food. They trying to
Oh my
eat me,
God.
lady. Hey.
I don't know what.
Man, I hope your boat's sturdy. Your tag's up to date, because look at it. They out there. There's about 7 or 8 of them out there. They waiting on me. They will not be eating me today. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying on this boat, lady.
You have to go.
I ain't going nowhere.
You can't be here.
I could be right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what to do.
You know what to do.
Where did you come from?
I came from the water.
I never even seen you out there.
You weren't looking for me, though. Yeah, look at him. Look at him out there. Ooh, look at him. Yeah. Oh, he's circling. Yeah. Ooh, look at him. Yeah. Look at his brother there. Look at his brother there. Look at his brother there, right there. Right there. You see him? You see him? Ooh. See, they close. They close. They circling. Hey. Look at them. Look at them over
Are
there.
those killer whales? Are those killer whales?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure, yeah. Bro, I watched that shit like 7 times. I was like dying. Because the first time I didn't know it was the voice. And then the way he hopped onto the boat, it just had me weak. Drive the boat. Drive the boat.
Yo, what? She said, you gotta go. You gotta go. No,
I ain't going nowhere.
You see,
I could be right here.
you see his brother them? Oh man, that's traumatizing.
He said, I told y'all wasn't gonna get me today.
I told him vicious friends.
What had me weak was one of the comments, as somebody said, what made me mad was she should have just drove the boat. And I'm like, bro, it's not like the SEAL was really thinking that. Like, really, like, yo, we gotta get out of here.
And he's like, Bland, thank God.
Oh man.
All right,
You guys did.
You guys want to know what how the quickest way to lose a scholarship is?
Be ratchet.
Be ratchet. Right on. This girl.
I was listing off things.
Oh, okay. But you're on point. This girl right here, I don't know what she's doing. I'm assuming she's going to prom or something. She wore this outfit out to why is this shit not working? She wore this outfit out and took pictures with these guns. And because of these pictures, and apparently her comments in the comment section, she lost all her scholarships.
I think
now she's trapped in the hood forever. She's never going to find a good white man for it.
That's crazy.
I think the Lord's will was done.
You said what?
The Lord's
will. The Lord's will was done.
No, this is not right, y'all. I don't care what nobody says, bro.
Darren,
it's a picture.
She said in her comment section, where's that at? She said in the comments on their she bout hot Glock for them messy hoes that try to fight her. She's shooting bitches.
You also
she's trying
said
to kill people.
Long live
Tot. 4L. That's the gang. That's some gang shit.
Tot is not the gang.
That's some gang
somebody
shit.
Who probably got
Darren, Purple Hearts.
Because he didn't have, because she's wearing a purple dress. Don't do that. Yeah, man.
Darren. You ain't Harvey Specter. You ain't about to get her off. Darren think he Harvey Specter.
Bro. She didn't have, that person who passed probably didn't have a gun and got caught. And she probably learned after that she needs to be properly armed. So
you posted on social media? Talk about shooting hoes?
Look, I'm not ever a fan of people putting their guns on social media. I'm never going to be a fan of that. But, yeah, man. If you tell me she's underage and she shouldn't, like, she's not supposed to have these guns, cool. If you tell me they're illegal guns, well, if they're
I found the SoundCloud that this picture is attached to, and the music that I'm seeing being produced on the SoundCloud, you should definitely hear it, Darren.
Send it to the Discord so we can listen.
And that's just me doing a simple Google search on this image. That's crazy.
Is she rapping?
Darren,
is she rapping?
I don't care who's rapping.
No, I need to know who's rapping. I need to know who's rapping. But for all I
letting
know,
you know,
that's her dad. That's her brother, or that's either her brother or her boyfriend that's in the picture with her, and he's just trying to let it be known that he would protect his girl or his sister, whoever this person is.
Darren, you want to read the scholarship? Ellie, can you read that?
This scholarship is offered to Ania something. It's essentially the cost of your education as a student at Tennessee State University. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Damn, she's
Tennessee State University. The scholarship requires you to complete a federal application for student aid. Each year of enrollment, if there is a change in your eligibility, your award may be canceled or revisited. The award less any other scholarship or grant you receive will cover full cost. Hey, good for her.
I could be wrong. Maybe let me look this up before I look like a fool. I've done that already enough on this podcast today. Is Tennessee State a historically black college?
It sounds like it.
One way to find out.
Man, that's
It
some
sounds like it.
bullshit. I feel so sorry for her. That's some bullshit. It was a historically black college, and she gave for some picture there with the
Actually, that makes me
Darren,
more happy.
you know what,
Kick her
Darren?
out. We don't need that shit.
Where were the parents in this? Did the parents buy this dress? Because how old was she? Was she 21? Is she supposed to have guns? There's a lot of
That was
questions that need
my
to be
first
asked.
question. At 18, maybe she's allowed to own a gun where she's at. I don't know. I don't know, LA. I don't know. My biggest problem with it all is that the dude is standing on her dress in the picture. He shouldn't be standing on the dress.
He's standing on business, Darren. That's what that nigga's doing. Oh, Darren, I promise you, his pants match the dress, Darren. That's her date.
Nah, maybe. I don't know. Look, either way, I don't think she should have lost her scholarship. I think it's also one of those things that you might have to just check her dorm room once before because of the pictures, but I don't think
In Tennessee, you can be 18 and have a gun.
Thank you. There's nothing wrong with these pictures.
Hey, LA, in Tennessee, can you have a gun and threaten people? Threaten to
She
shoot up
didn't
hoes?
threaten nobody. She didn't
She
threaten
literally
nobody.
threatened to shoot up the hose. She
She said she bought her Glock for the
threatened to shoot up
messy
the
hoes that tried to fight her. So if you try to fight her, she gonna protect herself. Because I'm probably Tennessee is probably a stand your ground state too. So there you go. She probably just knows her law, like knows her shit.
And I don't think we know this if this is in Tennessee. It just says she's going to Tennessee.
She would be in Tennessee.
She lost her
That's-
scholarship. Meanwhile, bruh has nothing to lose than his job at McDonald's.
Click it.
It didn't.
Damn.
We got clickbaited.
That's all good.
50 Cent offers top dollar for compromising Diddy tapes.
Boy, I can't wait for this episode or whatever season of Diddy he's about to make.
This is completely random. This is completely random.
Show.
Power Book 2 is getting canceled?
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's time.
I'm ready. I want to see Tariq run for mayor.
So they got one more season. They got one more season.
Yeah, they said season 4 is the last one.
Yeah.
Tariq going to jail.
I'm okay with that. He shot that. He should have never got a show off of it. Sorry for spoilers if I just spoiled it. But yeah.
I truthfully think I really want to see James Fitzpatrick as the mayor. Like, imagine if the show started as Power and ended up as House of Cards. Frank Underwood will be shaking in his boots. He ain't ready for no ghost.
I'm sorry, Elliot. Tyreek?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
He should die.
He should have been done.
I didn't even watch his show, and he should have been dead multiple times.
What you mean? Like I'm over it. I'm just over him. I don't know. I've not liked the character since Ghost died. Like I feel like Tariq should have died, and then Ghost just have to live through that shit.
Nah, I don't want him to lose another person, but I understand.
Yeah, he would have went beast mode if he had lost another one.
Yeah, but Well, maybe not how he ended, but yeah, because he was on some. Yeah, if you want this, you can have it, bro. Type, but you can have it, but you stay away from me with that shit. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know.
All right.
50 going crazy on Diddy. Just go to his IG, you'll see everything that he posts about Diddy. It's quite crazy.
I did want to revisit one thing. Last week, we said on the podcast that the Boeing whistleblower, John Burnett, nothing happened to him. Apparently, he actually died already. He died like early March. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Rest in peace.
Apparently, the family's still going to continue the lawsuit, so shout out to them. And pray for them. But inside the effort to clear Baltimore wreckage, I wanted you guys. Do you guys want to listen to this news story?
Before we get to this,
Go ahead.
I have found a Twitter where they're claiming that the girl who lost her scholarship in Tennessee is fake, that it is not her sister, and that the GoFundMe is not going to her at all. Because there's a GoFundMe.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't be doing GoFundMes for her. I agree with that.
So her sister started a GoFundMe, or did
No,
her sister create a
si-
fake girl and started a GoFundMe?
Her sister created a post that says, "Do not donate to this GoFundMe. We do not know this lady / man. Once again, my sister did not lose her scholarship. And if she did, trust me, we're paying out of pocket for her education. Report this GoFundMe."
Let's go. She still got her scholarship, so I was technically in the right.
So this, never mind. I can't say that shit. Let's just move on. I can't say that shit. So let's look into what's going on in Baltimore a little bit. I got this news report from CBS.
In our report at the remnants of the Francis Scott Key Bridge. NTSB drone footage shows the cargo ship that took down much of the 1.6-mile-long structure. Its bow girdled in steel and stacked with asphalt. CBS crews captured video of its on-ramp, which now leads only to reminders of disaster. Handheld and drone cameras are used to capture photos before cleanup, the start to what is expected to be a 2-year investigation. Also a part of Phase 1, conducting interviews with the ship staff, reviewing the ship's Voyager data recorder, engine data, manufacturer information, and inspection and maintenance history. Then at least 6 specialized teams piece together those details for a report containing the cause and sequence of events. And finally, the NTSB will issue safety recommendations, though those could come earlier in this case. Chris Van Cleve has the latest.
From the water, the scope of the accident is enormous. The cargo ship Dolly is almost as long as the Chrysler Building in New York City is tall. The wreckage sits where it fell early Tuesday morning, blocking access to one of the nation's busiest ports. We're surveying the damage with the commander of the Army Corps of Engineers.
The president called me yesterday and we spoke for a few minutes, and he made it clear this was the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers' #1 priority.
Will this be an around-the-clock effort?
We're going to go 24/7.
That sounds like a massive effort.
It is a massive effort.
General Scott Spellman's team will work with crews from the Navy and Coast Guard to begin the salvage efforts to clear the waterway and allow divers to recover the remaining 4 bodies believed to be trapped beneath the rubble.
It's not just all this debris that you can see in this massive cargo ship. It's also everything that's sunk to the bottom. Tons of debris that's 50 feet down. It all has to come off the floor before this channel and the Port of Baltimore can reopen.
Already, there is a traffic jam of cargo ships unable to get in or out of the Port of Baltimore, plus 2 cruise ships that won't be able to return to the Charm City port that employs 8,000 people.
This is a core economic engine for our state, and we have to make sure that our workers are protected.
New video shows traffic early Tuesday morning on the Francis Scott Key Bridge and that construction crew filling potholes, moments before the dollies slammed into it. And now our first look on board the giant vessel as NTSB investigators work to gather evidence and continue interviews with the ship's 21-person crew. The Dolly's voice data recorder shows about 90 seconds after the first sign of trouble, the onboard pilot called for help, asking nearby tugboats to respond. Less than a minute later, the Mayday call. Then the devastating collision. The damage on board is extensive. Part of the bridge came down on the bow, leaving a deep gash. Cargo containers with hazardous material sit sheared open.
When you get out here on the water and you look at that, you really get a sense for the massive effort that we're dealing with.
The Army Corps of Engineers has to clear a 700-foot wide channel to get the port back open. Now, the Navy is bringing in the largest floating crane on the East Coast overnight. It can lift up to 1,000 tons, but they think the piece of bridge laying across the ship weighs 3 or 4 times that. John?
Wow. Chris Van Cleve. Thank you, Chris. The NTS.
Crazy, right? Another thing that they said is that their main goal is to get all the debris out and to recover any bodies that they can for their families. So, definitely prayers up to all those people. All right. And on that note, y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about?
That was crazy. That's a crazy thing to end on.
I was about to say, can we get something a little bit more brighter to
That's
end
a
on?
crazy thing to end on, man. The hell.
Okay. Y'all want to see?
None of this shit's right. I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's about
we got
niggas
the
going
dude
to
that's
jail. And
That
Ice
dude's
Cube.
dumb.
The Thug one.
So Young Thug, YSL Rico case. State witness admits to being high, tells the court, "I'm about to fall asleep on y'all, man." It'd be like that. Let's watch this video.
I'm so high right now, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep on y'all now.
That's the state's witness.
Yeah.
How much do you
This
think
case-
Thug paid the family so he could say that?
Scroll down, sir.
Stop. I think this case is crazy right now.
Listening to detective's interview of Adrian Bean snitching, the only evidence of Thug's involvement in the 2013 incident. This is him snitching? That's all they got on Thug? They had him in jail all this time?
That's all they got on Thug. That's all they got on him. Yeah, right.
Asking. I'm asking, is this all they brought today for court?
Yes, that maybe for that day.
Maybe for that day, yeah.
But this case is ridiculous. It really is. It really is at this point. This case is it's just too much. Just one person after it's just one thing after another.
You better free my brother.
People thought the gun thing was going to be the biggest thing of him snitching. That is not the biggest thing so far. I don't even know at this point. I guess the verdict will be the biggest news.
Man, if
Shit,
Donald Trump
5
don't have
years
to
from
pay
now.
$400 million, Thug should be out of jail.
Shit,
I don't
if Trump
follow that.
gets in office, he might get him out. There you go.
Hell no, he won't. You better leave that nigga
He,
right.
he learned. He let Wayne out and didn't win.
He let Wayne out. He got ASAP back from
did get A$AP back.
overseas, and I think maybe he'll free Thug.
And he
Maybe,
got
'cause,
Jello Ball too.
they said, well, yeah, that's true. But they be saying how they stole the election in Georgia, whatever. This case is happening in Georgia. Maybe he just says, "Fuck it, we'll just bring free Thug and say fuck y'all case and make y'all look stupid." You never know. Never know.
Well, I don't know if my vote can be bought, but think about it, Trump. Think about it.
And on that note, I would like to thank everybody for listening to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This was episode 154 of the Purple Pill Podcast. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. Y'all stay up.
Y'all like high